Hello, another video where I'm drawing and putting a bunch of lines down on the page. So, for this video, I wanted to make some aliens, and the first drawing here is more of a human transforming into an alien, something like that. It kind of looks like an underwater drawing, or maybe a space drawing. I'm not exactly sure. Throughout the whole drawing process, I wasn't even focused on what I was drawing. I was just in the zone. I was in a flow state of just making something good, and I think this one is pretty good. I made a lot of similar drawings to this in 2017, 2018. These kind of almost plant-looking creatures. They're sort of a combination of aliens with maybe carrots or turnips melted onto their head. That's what this kind of looks like. Or maybe the skin or flesh peeling off of the face or something like that. I have no idea what this is. The original idea for this drawing was to start out with clouds and sort of transition the head into a vanishing effect. Almost like the whole human alien hybrid is evaporating out of existence. Something to that effect. I'm trying to make it look unique, you know. I want to stand out from other artists, and sometimes it can get a little weird. Sometimes these drawings can get a little out of hand, but that's okay, you know. You've kind of got to experiment and make some crazy stuff sometimes to get to the really good stuff, the really unique stuff. But the problem with making unique things is that sometimes it's a little bit too abstract. It's a little bit too sometimes it just goes down the drain and doesn't make any sense anymore. And I mean, I don't have a problem with making sense of art. I mean, that's kind of the point of art in the first place, just to make sense of the world by putting an image onto the page. But I really like abstract stuff, and this is sort of veering into that territory of cloudy alien human hybrids. I don't know what they are, but I like how they look, so I'm going to draw more of them. And I also have a very old sketchbook that has a few drawings that look like this, and I'll probably do a sketchbook tour here next week with that. So yeah, I made these two drawings. The second one I made sort of into a box shape. It's more of a scuba-looking helmet. I used some markers, some yellow. Getting into the markers, I really am. I'm trying it out. Also, I think what I should do with black and white drawings is actually add a touch of gray, but I don't really have any gray that I can use. I mean, I do have one gray marker, but it's sort of like a dark blue looking color. It's not really the kind of gray that I want. The kind of gray that I want is a light gray that gives a shadow effect on the drawing. It really makes it pop off the page. I want to make my drawings look three-dimensional, pyramid shapes, all of that good stuff. And so I'm going to have to find like a Faber-Castell gray marker. I think that would be good. The markers I have are pretty good. They're like, I think, Artist Loft markers. They're like the cheaper version of Copic markers. I'm no marker expert, but they're pretty good. So I've been working on these humanoid robots, sort of hybrids, in the past few days, and I like how they look. I'm sort of drawing half of the head, and then the back of the head is the robot augmentation, where there's wires and long poles sticking out that lead to mechanical contraptions going down the back, and maybe I add some jetpacks or fuel tanks. I guess you could call it space military equipment or something. But yeah, that's what I had to draw. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.